Who are we? Some would say accidents, a cluster of purposeless atoms. That we live, we die, and whatever we decide to do in between is up to us. They tell us that we could be anything we want to be. We could be a rock star, a movie star, or just sell cars. Sounds like freedom, doesn't it? Or is this just a prison disguised by a lie? Wouldn't this definition of life leave us in a cyclical search for more? Wouldn't we be continuously unfulfilled, living a life solely focused on fulfilling? Tears streaming from their eyes like Spotify when you spot this lie. Doesn't add up, divide, or multiply, so I guess it's Sheeran's next. So contrived and so devised, so what's the point, like pyramids? Why don't we question the subjection? We need a course correction according to the projection. Myriads of mainstream muppets making rainbow connections. Spewing deceptive dialect with freedom is a red herring, distracting from the fact that society is actually derelict. We rather believe a comfortable lie that clouds our perception, worn as a hard hat for protection, than the hard truth that the whatever makes you happy life is not freedom. We all start out as heathens believing that life leads to a pearl or a gold chain or a girl or a rose or more fame or just more of the same, or maybe we've been misled to misaim. Because the more I open my eyes, the more that gold chain looks like shackles, and the more their applause sounds like heckles. If I'm just atoms, why do I feel that my mind is more than a brain? Maybe their sweet-smelling claim is made up to cover the freckles, washed away with a little rain or some tears to reveal the not-so-spotless face of truth. We must face the reality that there is a divine purpose for the blood in our veins, other than the vanity that they fight for nail and tooth, other than a purpose that is man-made. We're tailor-made with a skill set and a purpose. A masterpiece painted by a master painter. We are creations created by a creative creator, so create something. Use the strengths you've been given and break something. Smash the lie of meaningless freedom because that's treason. Become better in what you excel at because you have a purpose. Accelerate at full speed because you were never worthless. So bleed to become the best you can be. Flee from the dark and the lies that it seeds. Lead and make a difference in society. Please stop missing your full potential. That's a travesty. Being you is a change that they'll have to see. Show off the good, the bad, and the ugly. We are all imperfect with the goal of perfection, so display the gifts that you were given. Alongside the slight damage from shipping, life would be crippling without divine intervention, stifling without fatherly correction. It's not up to you what you do. You were voted for your role in a divine election. What you do doesn't define you, but what you're given and what you take from it. For goodness sake, you're unique. The world is so bleak, what can you make of it? We've been covered in leaves ever since the fall. About time we use the tools we've been given to rake up a bit, each in our own way. I know what I'm going to do about it, but what about you?